I want to find out which one of us, Adam Wylde, myself, or Jax, is going to make the first Adele pun on the phone call.
No.
No.
No Adele puns. Pandemic loneliness. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, there's a lot of people who, like, in 2020, were like, you know what? 2020 is my year. I think I'm going to fall in love. And if you didn't fall in love in the first 10 weeks of 2020, it was pretty tough to fall in love afterwards. And that brings us to you, Sophia. You've been single for a couple of years, and you started feeling a little lonely a couple weeks ago, but something good happened, right?
Yeah. I've been single for a while, and I've had no luck. And like you said, it's been tough, especially during this pandemic.
Yeah.
Haven't been able to really date, and a couple weeks ago, I was especially feeling kind of lonely.
Yeah.
So
Post-Christmas, right? It's always
Yeah.
like it's a little gray and dark and whatever,
Yeah, it's a
and
bummer.
cold. And
Yeah.
So what did you do?
So, in true fashion, I ended up putting a little sad girl Instagram story,
Oh, yes.
asking if anyone wanted to like hop on FaceTime or Zoom and watch an Adele concert with me. Her
Love it.
full performance from Glastonbury
Oh,
2016
yeah,
is on
that's sad.
YouTube.
It's so good.
Have you seen it?
Yes,
Yes.
it's
Oh
so
my gosh.
good. Yes, right?
She's so amazing. But so I was feeling sad, and I really wanted to see the concert with someone. Thought that might cheer me up, and I wrote it on my notes app, took a screenshot, threw it up, and literally it took no time. 2 minutes later, I get a DM, and I get it from Janet, she's like a friend of a friend. I don't really know her well, and she writes in all caps. She's like, "Here's my number. Get on FaceTime. We're watching this."
Whoa.
Mm.
Yeah,
Direct.
yeah. Immediately,
I
like
that.
I perk up.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Wow.
And so, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So at this point, my heart is pounding, and, she's really hot, not gonna lie. She's super hot, super cute, and definitely the last person I thought would respond to my, Insta
Yeah.
story.
Mhm.
So anyways, she ended up being free that day. She FaceTimed me, and within 10 minutes, we're both in our beds. We're FaceTiming. We hit play on the concert
Love
at the
this.
same time, and we just totally jammed out together for like a good hour.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And afterwards, I had the courage to just say it. I was like, "Hey, so is this technically our first date?" And she was like, "Yep," and it was a damn good one.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
That's so nice.
It's all those those new crush feelings, like all
Oh,
over again,
yeah.
like the
So nice.
butterflies.
Yeah. Listening to Adele will do that too.
I don't want this to go
So
wrong.
it'd be great if the story ended there, but it unfortunately doesn't. This is Ghosted, so what was the bad part?
So yeah, like the next morning, I texted her, thinking, okay, well, last night was great. So texted her, and she ghosted me. She never responded to my text.
Oh.
It's been a couple weeks, and I haven't heard
Oh.
from her at all.
I want to find out which one of us, Adam Wylde, myself, or Jax, is going to make the first Adele pun on the phone call.
No.
No.
No Adele puns. Even producer Jesse shaking his head. No.
That could happen.
So what we're going to do, Sophia, is we are going to put you on hold for a second. We're going to play a song. We're going to come back, and we are going to call her with you listening in on the phone. Are you ready to do this?
I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
Yes. Hang on.
This is Janet.
Hi, Janet. It's Adam Wylde, TJ, and Jax from 99.9 Virgin Radio in Toronto. How are you?
Hi. What can I do for you?
Well, we are wondering if you can tell us a little bit about Sophia. We understand that there was a moment had, and then after that, no communication.
Oh my God.
You ghosted her, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing. Did she get you guys to call me or something?
We're just, it's just an information request.
Okay. I mean,
Is your lawyer present? Are you trying to figure out how to issue this statement? I can neither confirm nor deny that I met Sophia.
Well, listen, we
What
might have
happened?
something in this for you if you answer the question,
Tell
okay?
us what happened.
okay. So I'm just a little caught off guard.
Understandably so, especially with Jax making the demands.
Jack's yelling at you.
We're not trying to make you uncomfortable, but like, is it because of the pandemic? Like, what happened after the FaceTime date?
No, I mean, I kind of feel bad because I feel like she knows that there's no chance that we can really like ever meet up or hang out or date. So I just wanted to kind of bear her some future pain.
Okay, but why would, again, pandemic? Like, is that the reason?
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
gonna
trying to
end
be overly
eventually.
safe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know if she told you this, but I actually live in Denver, and I don't want to lead her on, and I don't have any plans on moving to another country or doing a long distance thing. So, you know, dating her really isn't like a thing for me. And she was so happy and so giddy by the end of our date that I don't know. I mean, the
Imagine
concert was
Adele concert
awesome.
making you giddy.
Yeah.
You must be great.
I just wanted to spare her feelings and kind of get out now before, you know, we started anything.
But I don't understand why we can't keep texting. Like, we could hang online, you know. I get you're far away, but we don't have to cut off all communication.
Is this Sophia?
Yeah,
it
it
is.
Sophia,
Whole
who was
gang.
supposed to be listening on the phone this entire time, quietly. We were going to offer you a second date with her, and we would have, I don't know, picked up the long distance charges.
Yeah.
I knew. I thought there was something weird when it was like a 720 area code. I'm like, what is a 720 area code? You know, we got to say, if I could be so bold, is there any reason that you guys need to stop talking?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I just don't want any expectations, you know?
Fair.
So
Right.
Okay.
But that's a
I feel
future
like-
problem. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you guys
Yeah.
can hang out, and obviously you had a really good time. Like, can get to know each other. Everybody, you know, everybody's doing everything virtually right now, anyways.
And you did call it a date,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, I can keep talking. I just want to make sure that, like, we're both clear, and I would be fine
That's
with
fair.
that.
Yeah,
It
that's
was-
fair.
Hey, to be
No.
fair, living in the same city, every date I've gone on since I've been single is just
Yeah,
to be
true.
clear. No, I just don't want any sort of expectations here. So, like, listen, it's the same.
It's just that, but in a different country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, Janet, Sophia, what do you think about that?
I'm totally fine with all this being virtual. If our expectations are the same, and I'm Janet, whatever expectations you have, like, I'm okay with that. I get that we're far away, and I don't mind just getting to know each other, and just even if it develops into a good, like, strong virtual friendship, that's totally okay. If you're okay with having a little fun and trying another day, I would love to start planning that.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be down for that. And I'm really sorry that I ghosted you. That was
Yeah.
not cool.
This is a bizarre case where it's two incredibly healthy people
Yeah.
doing something incredibly healthy.
Yeah.
And I don't know what
Yeah.
to say. Normally it's like, whoa, I better call my therapist now. But nope, just two people saying the right thing.
It seems like two people who have a therapist and know how to solve problems
and
is
actually know how
great.
to
Good
get
for
down
you
to the
guys.
bottom of things. Also, I like that you apologize for ghosting. Can we talk about that? We never really hear that.
No, no one ever apologizes.
Nobody's ever like, I'm so sorry that I ghosted you. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
okay.
I
That's so
feel
nice.
bad.
So-
It wasn't anything, to hurt her.
So
like that.
I don't know what we can really offer in terms of like offering you a second date here, but maybe we'll pick up like your internet for the month or
An
something like
internet
that.
movie.
We'll talk about that off the air. But Janet, Sophia, it's been a pleasure to make both of your acquaintances this
Yeah.
morning. And it's nice that people are keeping each other company
Yeah.
during the pandemic, no
Yeah.
matter how far away.
Absolutely. Keep in touch.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
We'll keep in touch.